Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, so that's like such a classic story, right? Like that's kind of yeah. Okay. Because East Side of town, I don't know if you yeah, on the east side. So they're where they look at their I asked him, I'm like, if I could run into
All right, everybody, checking into the stream. Apologize for that. Had to get everything up and running. Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me. Let me get a big plus around the chats. Let me get a plus around the chats, guys, if you could. Out here at No Kings, let me see the chat. I'm pulling it up here. Hey, watching from Illinois, how you guys doing? We're live on Mercado Media and Status Quo News, reporting live from St. Paul, Minnesota. Reporting live from St. Paul, Minnesota, you guys. Everybody check into the stream. Welcome. Let me know where in the comments you guys are tuned in from. What city, what state, and where in the world you guys are watching from. I'm live up into the risers right now, you guys, so I can't really get out into the crowd. We're pretty locked in up here, you guys. So I'm going to have to film and stream the crowd from here. I hope that is okay for you guys. Just for now. Rosemount, Minnesota, how you doing, guys? Thank you so much for supporting independent media. And again, we got the stage behind me, so you guys will be on a nice tripod going forward. But guys, support independent media. We're on the ground. Status Quo News and Mercado Media have been on the ground since the beginning of Operation Metro Surge. And now here we are on the ground for No Kings in St. Paul, Minnesota, which again, to remind you, is the flagship No Kings protest today in the United States. So keep that in mind. No, it's the flagship. We're going to have Bernie Sanders speaking. They're going to have Bruce Springsteen performing, and we're going to have all that for you guys live. I'm unfortunately not able to make it over to the marches right now. Okay, there's going to be 3 marches converging, and I'll film them as they come in here. But, you know, we're pretty locked in up here on the press risers, guys, because I want to make sure you guys can hear the speeches and the musical performances as well. So I had to navigate that, but I couldn't be out in the crowd today. I'm up here, but it is quite a crowd already. The main event starts at 2 o'clock, right? The marches have started already, so people are already stepped off and are marching. So, and they're going to converge here on the state capitol grounds, you guys. They're going to converge here on the state capitol.
capital of Minnesota for the flagship No Kings demonstration, there is an estimated 100 to 150,000 people who are marching from multiple locations to where we are right now. By the way, I just want to also take this moment to thank you. If you notice that the quality of some of my videos has gotten better, as well as
So again, guys, as we're out here, reminder to support independent media. We got independent media out here. We got a lot of people. Mainstream news is out here as well, guys. So if you guys could support independent options, I would appreciate that significantly. On Status Quo News, you guys can support as little as $5 a month, which contribute to on-the-ground reporting. And I mean, just take it from me personally. It's able. I mean, Jordan and Status Quo are able to, pay me to provide you guys with on-the-ground coverage. So I mean, this live stream alone wouldn't be able to happen without the support of you guys on the live stream with Status Quo News, also Mercado Media. Appreciate all my own supporters. But Status Quo News doing a great job supporting independent press. Various independent reporters have reported for Status Quo Legendary. Then you got the JT Sestowski and John Farina Legendary. They've been on the ground here with me in St. Paul and Minneapolis since December. Been giving you guys various clips, live streams, postings, interviews, investigative reporting about everything that's happening here with Operation Metro Surge and beyond. And also, again, I'm from Minnesota. This is my home state. So now, JT and John have passed the buck to me here in Minnesota to kind of take the reins of Status Quo right now in the Twin Cities. And Jordan has bestowed that responsibility upon me, and I appreciate that. The crowd's getting bigger and bigger, guys, as we continue. I'm sorry I can't get down there to get you guys some good interviews. I'm going to after the program concludes. I'm going to get down there and try to talk to people. I'm sure there will still be people out. Let me know in the comments if you guys can hear well. We were in that little room the other day. Audio was not good. I apologize, but we're outside now. It should be very good. All right, sound is good today. I appreciate that. Welcome, new members. Also, you guys can become a member on the YouTube channels and support the stream that way. Let's go, Minnesota. Audio is great. Appreciate that, Status Quo chat. All right, and it'll be really good for you guys once the speeches begin. Once all that starts, everything will be good. They already started. Yep. It's like from noon to 2 o'clock. Yeah. So again, chat, just to remind you, there's marches here. There are 3 various marches that are taking place on the way here. You guys, I usually like to cover the marches, but because of the situation with the media here, I'll just show you guys really quick, give you guys some behind the scenes here.
Yeah, I run into mine. She's down there.
So as you guys can see, we're kind of locked in up here, so I can't freely get down there, and I don't want to miss those speeches for you guys. We're going to have some great speakers coming out today. Let me give you guys the full list of who we got speaking today in the Twin Cities. I appreciate everybody watching on TV. Audio is good. I love to hear that. Thank you so much. Audio is fantastic. So we're going to have Governor Tim Walz, Bruce Springsteen. Bruce Springsteen is going to be performing. Congressman Ilhan Omar. We're going to have St. Paul Mayor Kaylee Herr. We're going to have Nikema Levy Armstrong. Dr. Nikema Levy Armstrong will be speaking. Representative Shelley Buck, Representative Lee Fine, Attorney General Keith Ellison, Lieutenant Governor Peggy Flanagan, Senator Bernie Sanders, Jane Fonda, Joan Baez, and Maggie Rogers. We're going to try to get you guys some exclusive interviews if possible too, so make sure you guys don't leave the stream. I also want to remind you that JT Sestowski on Status Coup News will also be live. We're going to have 2 streams today on Status Coup News. And I just want to remind you guys of that. Now that the chat's going a little bit, put in the comments you guys are all watching from. Put in the comments where you guys are all tuned in from. We're looking at the crowd here in St. Paul, Minnesota. How's the police presence? There's Capitol Police everywhere here. There's State Patrol here. I'll show you guys. Okay, actually, I'm going to try to get down there a little bit for you guys and talk to some people. We still have about an hour and 45 minutes until it all begins. So I'd like to get down there and chat with some folks.
No, that's fine. When I step out, you can pass. Yeah, you're good.
Okay, great. All right, next here now.
They're rolling.
Man, that's crazy.
Oh, they're rolling.
They
Okay,
are,
thank
yeah.
you, thank you. Appreciate you being aware of that.
In the audience, though, you know.
I wanted to get down there and cover the marches, but it's impossible to do. And then get back here, it would be... Yeah, I love them coming up, yeah.
Back there, see anything? It's on so much violence. You've seen that,
You guys are on super handheld right now. I had to leave the tripod up on the spot. I had to leave the tripod up on the top, you guys. I had to come on down. I wanted to come and chat with some people if possible and see some of the crowd with you guys. But we are going to be handheld, so keep that in mind. I don't have my tripod with me. It's locked in.
I am now like literally right in front of the Johnson statue.
I'll be back.
coming out?
Yes. Yes.
So we'll...
And I'm by
That's how I take medicine for my pain.
I'm the marshal.
So I'm from Indiana.
And they so I didn't know. Oh, see, and I don't. So you're not down here on the campus. You're outside the campus.
A lot of stuff in the past, it's not like...
Yeah. I did not smoke any. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's...
So guys, I wanted to go out a little bit and talk to some people, but there's just no connection to do so beyond the Capitol area that I'm standing in. want to do it? Is it okay to do an interview?
And I'm always, what you've got on.
Hi. Nope. Okay.
Sorry, I'm going to do another one more time. I'm sorry. Doing a workout today. All right. Sorry.
All right.
Do an interview. You don't have to get up or anything.
All right.
Just introduce yourself and then you're out here.
All right. Amy. I'm out here to protest Trump. Garbage.
What about it? Tell us about it.
Well, they've been taking over. ICE came in and attacked people in our cities, and my kids are scared that their friends are going to get taken from school. It's just bad.
What are your thoughts on ICE in the metro city?
They need to go. ICE shouldn't even be a thing. They need to abolish ICE, get rid of it.
What are you hoping to see at the No Kings event today?
We just wanted to come and make sure to be here and say no. Say we've got signs after signs.
You're gonna hold up a couple?
Here's this one to go with myself. This one's mine, self-appointed Antifa leader. I painted this yesterday.
Wow. Very good. Hey, what up, dude? Let me get with you in a second. I love that.
So these ones are ones that the 12-year-olds did at a birthday party. My kids. So sorry.
Oh, you're good. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You said your kids made these.
Yes. The kids. And let's see. My son made one, but it's not quite as beautiful. But I do want to show it to you because I told him I would. So, my son has Tourette's. This is his.
That's really cool. That's really cool. Wow. Amazing. So what inspires you to keep coming out?
The fact that we just need these people to leave. We need better government people in the government. Sorry. We need more people to be running. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm tired. And when I don't know. I don't even know anymore.
Yeah,
it's just, you get exhausted with all the media and everything. And I want my kids to have better.
Right. Every day it's some new BS.
Exactly. You wake up to just garbage. So.
One more time, your name?
Amy Ellis.
Thank you, Amy. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good. You want to do you okay with illustrated interview?
Yeah.
Very good. All right. So, introduce yourself to the stream. I'm live on Status too as well.
Okay.
And then while you're on.
Yeah. My name's Ian Austin. You've seen me before. It might be because I'm one of the Righteous 39, arrested for the city's church protest. Disabled combat veteran. I came out here to support after Renee Good got murdered. Here for No Kings. And I would say there's some sort of debate. Some people would say, "Oh, is this really even doing anything?" Like just people protesting in a park. And I can understand that, but there also is tremendous value in what's happening here today. It's sort of like a signal to the nation. And I think something that people need to really think about in regards to a protest like this is that it's an entry point. It's a starting point for so many people, but it's not a destination. Coming to a protest like this isn't the thing. This is a thing that gets people in the door. It's maybe a first step, but then how many second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth steps are we taking after together? Because what's happening here in our nation is going to be resolved just by protesting in the park. So while this is very important, there's also a lot more actions that each of us need to be taking, and we all need to be asking ourselves, what am I willing to sacrifice? What am I willing to lose? What am I willing to give up for a more just, more equitable future? To try and live up to the ideals that our nation has always stood for or said that we do, but we've never actually lived up to. We've had these things sort of up here that we hold up, but we don't actually live it. We don't actually be it. And so I think that's where we really, the movement and resistance, and where people are trying that is more equitable, that actually does just live up to the ideals that we preach. So that's why I'm here.
Why is it important? As a veteran, what do you see right now in the United States? Are you concerned with the leadership? Are you concerned with the war in Iran?
I'm extremely concerned, and it's almost like there's so many things to worry about that it's almost hard to stay focused on it, but that's also part of their strategy, right, of flooding the zone. But I mean, 100%, as somebody who has spent, a decade of my life trying to recover from the war in Afghanistan, the war on terror, what's happening now, I mean, it's a repeat. It's a replay of the same thing. And, so it's horrifying for me to think about the cost to all of the soldiers, even that don't, let alone the cost to the innocent people, to the world around us, to our integrity, to our soul as a nation. It's horrifying, but globally, right? Yeah, we're starting wars all over the world, and without congressional approval, right? Which is the voice of the people. So is that even democracy, or it sure doesn't seem like it. And that's what it really comes down to me is that it seems like that's what we're losing as a people. We're losing our right to have a voice, and if you lose that, then what do we really have? Are we really a democracy or a republic? Like that to me, whatever language people want to use, when it really gets down to it, it's that the people choose the direction that the nation is going, and I think that's what we're losing right now. And that's terrifying. That should be, and that's nonpartisan. That's not right, left, center. That's all of us. We're losing our right to decide. So even if agreeing with things the administration does, if you're American and you believe in our system, then you can't be supporting this just in terms of losing those fundamental rights. We're losing the foundations, the pillars that make us what we are. So it's very concerning for me. Yeah, I mean, just as a veteran, but also just as a human being,
Absolutely. You keep showing up and why you keep coming out here.
Yeah. I mean, the people, for so many years, people say, thank you for your service, and it's not something that I'm really proud of, in a lot of ways I'm ashamed of it. This feels like service, being out here, doing what you can, and, I'm in a situation as a disabled veteran that I do have some income, and so, it's more understandable to me how people that have work and have a family, there's more to sort of sacrifice in order to be out here at all of these things, and I'm very conscious. At the same time, I think we're at a point where people need to start asking themselves, okay, how long could I take off from work? What are the steps that I am willing to take and capable of taking in order to take action to prevent what's happening here? And I understand that I'm in a situation that's a little bit easier for me to go about that. So, yeah, just to go back to your question, I feel a responsibility.
One more time, shout yourself out, buddy, how they can follow you.
Yeah, Ian Austin. I'm on Instagram at Weapon of Mass Production. The first time the feds took me, they stole my cell phone. my accounts, but I'm not on all the other platforms right now. But Weapon of Mass Production on Instagram.
Thank you so much, buddy.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
All right.
Anything you definitely
No, we don't. And we really get back to our
world is so cold and deceiving. Filled with lies and disguises and cheating. I can trust and passion can deceive it. Turn it all to the card and repeat it. I can make the great turn gold. I can make the sun come out. I can make the bad turn gold. Show you what it's all about. I can make all your veggies smooth. I can make your visions come true. Whenever you want me, I'm here for you. I'll make your brand new. More than miles, baby, what's the use? Baby, I can give you the vibe and the reason. You decide to give in to the feeling. Don't you know that believe it, we see it. Everything you want, you can dream it. I can make it colorful, I can make the sharpest blow. I can make it possible, I can make the surface glow. I can let you into paradise. I can make it hard to see more eyes. Whenever you want me, I'm here for you. I'll make it rain, no. More than miles, baby, what's the use? Baby,
Welcome to No Kings 3, Twin Cities, are you ready? Then please welcome comedian, activist, co-creator of The Daily Show, and founder of Abortion Access Front, Minnesota's own Liz Winstead!
Hello, Minnesota! You know how to show up and show out. Are you so proud of yourselves? Please take a moment to be proud of yourselves, because we are here to do a lot of things today. To celebrate our work, to figure out how we continue to work, and then to be celebrated ourselves. So please, I hope you are ready. So I don't know if you know this or not, but we are the flagship rally of No Kings Day. Simply because we showed the world how you do it, y'all! Why did they ever think they would mess with Minnesotans? I have no idea. Because we are all from here, know here, have been here, and anybody who is from, look, let's be honest about ourselves. We are not the most welcoming in the best of times when people move here, right? You've had people move here because they got a job at Best Buy, and it's like, it's gonna take you about 15 years to actually tell them your middle name. You really wanna trust them? So when thugs show up wearing Carhartt, doing bad, we are like, oh hell no, goodbye. We do it with humor, we do it with rage, we also do it with tedium, which I love. You know, Minnesotans will be like, we don't like you here, we don't like you here, we don't like you here. You know, just the repetitive nature alone should have chased them out. But we are here because we know what ICE can do, but we are under attack from all sides. So many issues. I work on reproductive and abortion rights. I know. As we speak right now, Josh Hawley, the tallest ghoul in the Senate, along with the FDA, are trying to use bunk studies to remove ICE so it could have absolute immunity. But I'm so proud of you. You chased out of this state his own life. Just couldn't take it. Is this my future? I need to get out. I'm taking the goat with me. All right. I am here simply to introduce some of the finest people I know. People who have worked hard, people who have worked hard organizing here, musicians who are using their art to really fight against fascism. So today's about healing, joy, regenerating to continue to fight the work, and getting marching orders as we move ahead. And so, our first marching order, get out your phones. Get out your phones, because I'm going to say this a couple of times throughout this block. So, I want you to text the word VOTE to 30319. What that will do is you're going to get plugged into the Election Protection Network, which is so crucial, and they'll call on you to monitor polling places, report voter suppression, and show up when it matters most, because democracy doesn't defend itself, but together we will. So, are you ready for some fun and for some inspiration? Let's get to it. First up, the dynamic chamber ensemble from the incredible Twin Cities Gay Men's Chorus, directed by Gerald Guras, is Borealis. They're going to set our day with a song about struggle, resilience, and victory. The story of Minnesota, not over the last few months, but over the last year, and the story of who we are. Please welcome Borealis!
Shall overcome.
incredible duo with a song that has a message that is as old as time and is more important than ever. And quite frankly, the lyrics should be tattooed on our foreheads. Please welcome Kashimana and Thomasina Petrus.
Each and every one of us. This is Don't Buy the Lie. Y'all ready? Tell me why you want me naked, why you want me bruised, why you want me frightened, hopeless and confused. Don't buy the lie, it's gonna cost you too. When they hurt me, they hurt you. We're all connected. Can't you see? None of us are free till all of us are free. You don't care who I am. You don't want to know me. You just want to cause harm. Told the world you'd show me. You ignore what is true. Rather be blind than see me. But the shame is on you, 'cause you can never own what's always been free. So afraid of face up, so afraid of truth. Mothers nursing hatred. What's this world coming to? Don't buy the lie, it's gonna cost you too. 'Cause when they hurt me, yeah, they hurt you. We're all connected. Oh yeah, can't you see? None of us are free. No, no, till all of us are free. I hold my heart in my hands, dreaming of what could be. A world with no violence, no one's going hungry. No, no, no one's in addictions, no one's dying. I still do. 'Cause when they hurt me, yeah, they hurt you. We're all connected, oh yeah. Can't you see? None of us are free, no, no, till all of us are free. None of us are free, no, till all of us are free. Now you say it with us. None of us are free, oh, till all of us are free. One more time, yeah. None of us are free, till all of us are free. Gratitude, Minnesota! Thank you. Cashmere and Thomasina sending love. Keep it going. We just have to extend it just a little bit more for Cashmere and Thomasina. Let's have it. What's the phrase? None of us are free till. Once more, none of us are free till. Once more, none of us are free till. You take direction so well. I love it. Now, again, just a reminder, I'm going to keep saying this throughout the course of the thing. If you did not hear me the first time, pull out your phones. I need you to text the word vote to 30319 because every single person here today
Minnesota, we don't need to be nice. We can get salty on the streets of de-ice. Get out of observe because to learn. We melt ice with the salt of the earth. Yes.
Yeah, push the lines. No kings, no bigots, no borders. Bootlickers should have listened when they told you. One does not simply walk into Minnesota. Behind the tear gas, the guns, the balaclavas, and the masks, they're scared of you. Scared of canned food and potlucks. Scared of whistles. Scared because they can't stop us. Scared of immigrants, black people, trans people. Scared of anyone who won't buy what they're selling. Everyone I love is a threat to power. In a country full of cowards, being brave is rebellion. No magic and no mystery. Just fighting stubbornness until it's victory. Single chat, hot hands, Venmo, bristle team. A cold winter, but we're not the ones shivering.
An injury to one is an injury to all.
Understand me? They step up to your cousin, you running against your family. So when your city is green lit, you got every block rising up, climbing up that double helix. Clock in, no quitting time. The only border we respect is the picket line. Red strike, general strike, wildcat, strike a match. Power to the people every single time. Push the lines forward. They can never control.
Push the lines forward.
What they don't understand.
Push the lines
Slipping
forward.
through their fingers like sand.
Push the lines forward.
And I don't believe in much.
Push the lines forward.
But I believe in us.
Push the lines
In
forward.
a sunless space, never ready, but we're ready when we're worthy of the stone. Less light, more heavy
Get
for
your
more.
head
Push the
right.
lines
Get
forward.
your heart right.
Push the lines forward.
Look what we create. This is another waveline.
Push the lines.
Get your head right.
Push the lines.
Get your heart right.
Push the lines.
Look what we create. This is another waveline.
See more perspective.
Rebellions are built on hope, cause action follows, draws on, and inspires our tomorrows. I am the kite, laser focus through your conductors. No band leader, just rock with the orchestra, or else with ghosts. Hasta la próxima, phantom medicine, where they be mentioning everywhere at once, because we are the restaurant. New definition of la raza cósmica. Stand the firmament to shine and blow on y'all. Save the world before we need to save the galaxies. Odds are half full, half let's see.
Authority is brittle.
We got the tools. We are the fuel. We planted the seeds, tended the trees, grown toward a sunrise we may yet see. There is only one way out, stone and sky. You're coming home to yourself, so run wild. There is only one way out, the deadlift does. You're coming home to yourself. Get your head
Make some noise, St. Paul.
Get your head right.
Everywhere, everywhere.
Look what we create.
Try this one
This
more
is
time.
another waveline.
Push the lines.
Get your head right.
Push the lines.
Get your heart right.
Push the lines.
Look what we create. This is another waveline.
Alright, last one, last one, last one. Push the lines. Push the lines. Push the lines. Push the lines.
Spring is coming.
Keep it going for Secret Rivers! Also, just because they're even more amazing than you thought, 100% of the proceeds from Spring is Coming goes to Neighbors Helping Neighbors for Twin Cities Ice Relief Fund. So we don't know how to do it without helping. We don't know how to do it. It's amazing. For how many of you is this your third rally? How many of you this is your second rally? How many of you this is your first rally? Incredible. From my vantage point, I'm staring and there are people, it seems to be almost all the way back to the cathedral. I just want to also give a shout out to those who making a journey like this today. They have different abilities and this is hard. So the folks in the ADA section, a double thank you to you for coming out and understanding that your voices are as important as those who have the abilities to march. Let's give folks a round of applause for that. Because again, Minnesotans know how to take care of our own. And when I say our own, I do not mean we exclude anyone. No one's rights are on the chopping block. We have to make that commitment to ourselves, that we will stand with our whole chest, no matter who's under attack, whether that's black folks, brown folks, immigrants, queer folks, and trans folks. And our next performer is somebody who's been an activist in all those spaces, but especially for the transgender community since the go-go 80s, and was one of our first out trans performers. as the Pete Seeger of Minnesota. Pete Seeger kind of laughed and said, you know, I'd be proud to be known as the Larry Long of New York. So please welcome, with special guests, Jacqueline Oltan, Joe Savage, and Thomasita Petrus, the Minnesota treasure, also known as Larry Long. Larry, take it.
Minnesota!
a group this large, as we celebrate the work we've done here, talking about ICE, just a moment of silence for all of them, so I'll say as many as I can remember, who have fallen victims to this regime. The people who have been horrifically targeted by ICE, the people who have been horrifically targeted by law enforcement, the people who have been horrifically targeted by Netanyahu and Trump and their goons, the people of Palestine, the people of Iran. Let's just take a moment of silence to show them that 50 or 500, whatever the heck is here, can take a moment to internalize and send vibes to those who have been harmed. And that is why Minnesota is great. Thank you for taking that time, and thank you for recognizing those that we're fighting for. I just thought that moment of silence might be a nice little way to introduce our next person who's coming to the stage, who is a traditional healer, a singer, and a member of the Ojibwe Nation. And her performance today is a healing song that she wrote 10 years ago in the Ojibwe language, and it holds really special meaning because it's the first time that it's being performed for the public outside of an Indigenous community. So you are in for something special. It is really an honor to welcome Doreen Day Wobanukwe. My bad.